Scott, thank you very much for joining us. Unlucky defeat on penalties. What's your take on the team's performance?
Yeah, penalties is potluck, obviously. Taking it to penalties, you never know what's going to happen. And disappointing because I thought the boys were absolutely fantastic tonight. And I'm not just saying that just to sort of please them when they listen to this. We just spoke in there, we changed the shape, we tried to play a little bit more football, we tried to be patient with the ball. Togs played with the tactical board in there, and what he asked the players to do, I thought they carried it out brilliantly. I thought we were the better side, I'll be honest with you. I think at times we caused them problems, but the most pleasing thing for me tonight was just the way that the players that also come in, that haven't played recently, adapted to the game. I thought they were brilliant, the young lads. And then you see Gabe George at the end step up and take a penalty. He's probably never faced anything like that before. As a 19-year-old, it was quite hostile behind the goal for the penalty. Showed great bravery and courage to put the ball away, and it's things like that that will long term benefit the young lads. So there's so many positives.
You said about changing the formation. You only conceded one goal, which was actually a penalty. Are you happy with the defensive performance?
Yeah, I thought they were brilliant. Togs was fantastic, George and Joe as well at the back, and then you've obviously got two lads in front of them protecting them, two lads out wide. But there's so much organisation experience in the back there with Togs and George, and then you've got Joe's athleticism. He's going to be a very good young player, and I'm sure he'll have a great career. So yeah, there was a good balance, it was a good blend, but it's like I said, just disappointed we couldn't get the win on penalties, but so many positives, even behind the goal at the end there, the fans making a racket, and that's what we asked them to do on Twitter earlier. I kind of pleaded for them to be here tonight, and just a shame we couldn't get that win because I know how much it means to some of them. They call them the best club in Berkshire, and it's difficult. We'd like to have been able to sing that. So yeah, just disappointing we couldn't get penalties over the line.
Players like Gabe George, Fabio So, who don't play a lot of regular football this season, they stepped up, played a full 90 minutes. Your take on their performance?
Yeah, they've had to be very patient, and I spoke to Gabe earlier, and I said just sort of take the shackles off, take the pressure off your shoulders, because I know how good he can be, and I thought tonight he was brilliant. At times he showed glimpses of real quality, composure, put some great balls in the box. He's such a good athlete, and then Fabs is a fantastic little footballer as well. He's had to be very patient, but you know that Fabs can deal with football. He wants to take it on the half turn, he wants to play forward, wants to link the play, and I think in there was a real good balance tonight with the young players. Imran as well worked his socks off. So I could go for every player in the team tonight. I thought to a man they were fantastic, and I'm just glad that they enjoyed it. We were a little bit sceptical, me, Manny and Togs, as to how they would take to it. But I think they'll go home tonight maybe believing in us a little bit more, and that's what we wanted from tonight. We wanted to show them that we are serious, we want to do well. But the most important for me was probably getting the approval of Berks and Unders to sort of carry the baton on. And I think that if they'd have watched us tonight, they'd probably been proud as well. But listen, I was going to say they're going to have another chapter to be written in football, which will be a special one because they're good people and they're great managers, along with Trent as well. So yeah, it was weird not having the three of them here tonight. But it's like you say, they wanted us to do well tonight. They both wished me luck. And then Trent texted me just before the game. So it's like you say, they want us to succeed, which is nice. And I think that they would have been proud of that tonight.
You went on to the game to play the game just before the end of the half, the full time, and you scored the penalty very confidently. Did you go onto the pitch with that mindset?
No, I didn't. George was struggling, I think with tight calves. He's forever got tight calves. So he was saying that he wasn't sort of able to finish the last couple of minutes. I didn't realise there was only 30 seconds left. And then we had 5 lads that were willing to take penalties, so I opted out taking one. I would have been happy to take one on the first 5. Then it went to sudden death, and I thought, well, this is me now. I'm number 6, and I couldn't feel my feet. So taking the penalty was a little bit strange, taking it with ice blocks on my feet, but managed to put it away, and it was nice. But yeah, just gutted that we couldn't get that win. It would have been nice to sort of celebrate the start of our tenure, whether it's short or long, with a win. But listen, I think the fans will be proud of us tonight that we've had to react so quickly within 24 hours of difficult news to take, and then go and put that performance on tonight against a very strong Maidenhead team as well. It's real positive signs that maybe we can do well, and I think we've got the backing of a lot of people to go and do that. We just need to put it into practice now.
You played against Maidenhead, who are in the league above. They're, like you said, very strong team. Now you're going to play with the club that are in the league below you. So what's going to be the approach for that game?
I know them so well, so I played for them a couple of times last year. One of my best mates is the assistant manager there. I speak to him on the phone every single Saturday after my game and after their game, and he goes through his whole team and tells me who played well, who didn't. So he knows a hell of a lot about us, and we know a hell of a lot about him. But we'll need to prepare a team to go there, and we know how important this game is for the club. Financially, it's massive to try and get as far as you can in the trophy. But we know it's a potential banana skin. They're in the league below, but they're no mugs. They're a great side. They're good at what they do. They make it difficult for teams. They've got a really good culture there, which is similar to ours at Slough. They're built off, their foundations are built on hard work, honesty. And they've also got a lot of quality in their team, similar to what we have. So it'll be a tough game, but we'll make sure we're prepared, and it'll be a great win to go and get there. So we're sure that we could put a team together that'll be competitive, and hopefully we can get that win.
All right, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.